Hello and welcome to a brief orientation video on how to navigate your Statistics 1 online course. I am sitting in the announcements tab right now taking a look at your first week announcement that has a bunch of your due date stuff in it and what you need. This has been up for a while. I plan to do a new one tomorrow to remind you of all the things that are coming due this week. But I highly suggest that at the start of the week or before a week starts, you go to your syllabus in the Start Here in Syllabus menu, if you have not already downloaded the syllabus, and then scroll to the course calendar. So that probably made you nice and dizzy, right? And you'll notice that I've outlined for you what you need to read and look at for the course this week, as well as what your assignments are with their different due dates. I've color-coded all homework as red and all mini-tab assignments as blue. Your discussion boards are always appearing in green, so these are standard stuff. Other things like exams show up in different colors, as well as your final project shows up in purple. You know, purple for project. Okay, that was fun. So other places I suggest you navigate to after you've established what you need to do is the very first you should look at is the course content. All right, so here you'll notice a folder that has a repeat of the stuff that's due this week. If you click into week 1, you'll notice that this is where all of your lesson materials are. Now, if a chapter has a short amount of stuff I have made for it, it will appear like you see chapter 1 with most of the information appearing in just one item. If it's got multiple items, usually I try to organize those into folders so that you don't get confused about which chapter you're working in. So like chapter 2 and chapter 3 are folder items. I describe what's in the folder and what's going to be found in here. And this is also really typical for a setup. I describe the chapter. I give you the notes for that chapter using a PDF. This could range from being just a Word document that I've converted to PDF or possibly PowerPoint slides like it is in this case. Below I have a PowerPoint video. This is basically a voiceover with writing. So it's me talking about the course along with writing notes on stuff and highlighting things for you for the course. I suggest you watch the videos because it's more informative than just reading through the notes or reading through your book. It has a little bit more interaction to it in case you were unsure. If you have any questions about the notes as you go through and do this, please don't hesitate to contact me right away. All right, so after you've gone through this, usually there's some examples and other things you can look at too, whichever you want to do. You might be tempted to go straight to your homework. I don't advise that. All of your homework is found in my Stat Lab. Instead, I suggest you go to the Mini-Tab tab and look at some of the assignments for Mini-Tab. Now, I only suggest this even though this looks like, hey, I have assignments to do, because a lot of the time your homework will be much easier to do if you use Mini-Tab to help you do some of your calculations. So for instance, like chapter 2, I'm just going to click in here. I've got a video on how to do everything in chapter 2 on Mini-Tab 17 and Mini-Tab Express. So for instance, I'm hoping you see the pie graph here. One of the things you're asked to do is look at and evaluate and create pie graphs on your homework, and it's much more effective if you have Mini-Tab to help you do all those calculations and create those graphs than to try to do them all by hand. So I would suggest the order that you do things is, hey, check out what's due, then maybe start watching content videos so you know what I'm talking about when I get to the Mini-Tab videos and how to make and create and do things statistically. Alrighty. Other than that, notice you have your discussion board, email, student tools, all kinds of lovely policy stuff at the bottom. And then also, there's also, if you look at this, the My Stat Lab tab, which has where you can go to enter and look at all of your assignments. And so there's our first 3 homeworks right there. All right, you get an infinite number of tries in case you forgot, and you'll notice the due dates are listed here. This is the due date for full credit, and you can keep doing these for point reductions after. That's all I have for you today. Nice talking to you.